I mean Asia Pacific, not Europe. And if you look in Japan, you go over to Honda, you buy the first car. It's called the Honda Beat 91. It's straight up this one. It's like 13 grand. It's literally nothing. Like you can literally make that in like a few, like, I don't know. Anyways, so once you buy that car, you're gonna go over here to arcade. You're gonna go down to custom race. Once you go to custom race, you're gonna get this all set up. Right, so this is where the magic happens. You're gonna go over, excuse me, I'm going a bit fast, sorry about that. So if you head over to Tokyo Expressway, all right, you're gonna choose the second one. And this is the only one you can choose and the only map that you can do it on. So you choose the second one, and the time really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So you can choose whatever, and you're gonna go over here to your garage cars, right? This is where you keep your cars. So you can see some of mine right here. All right, I'm kind of broke. I recently started, but you're gonna choose the Honda Beat 91, and you can't upgrade this car at all or it will not work. So you're gonna head over to automatic, and you want your race type to be endurance. The time limit is how long you're gonna want to be AFKing for. The number of cars you're gonna want is 2. The boost is gonna be none. If you go over here to opponent, you're gonna want to put that like, see, you're gonna be second place no matter what on this, all right? So see how, look at our money, right? 15 grand, you think that's not a lot for like 10 minutes of driving. You're gonna put that on GR1. Now you're gonna be making it $58,000 in 10 minutes, right? And if you think that's not a lot, you can put it up on professional, making 67 grand in like 10 minutes. 67 grand in 10 minutes. And then you put on your time limit. You can go from 10 minutes to literally 24 hours and make $6.5 million. So this isn't the most efficient, like, just straight up, like, this, it's for, like, AFKing, basically. So this is what you want to do when you AFK. So I'm just going to put this on, like, 15 minutes, right? 100 grand. Actually, I don't want to. I want to make 500 grand. So we're going to do 50 minutes? Nope. 2 hours. Yeah, so if you AFK for 2 hours, you make $500,000. So for example, you're gonna go watch a movie, $500,000 when you come back, right? So what you're gonna want to do is I'm gonna have, like, you might want to check on this every once in a while. So I'm gonna put this on 20 minutes for now, and you hit go race. It's gonna load. And what you need for this, if you're gonna be using a pedal for this, which you don't need to, you can just use controller. You're gonna want a rubber band or something to put on your pedals. Or if you're on keyboard, you're gonna want something a little small but a bit heavy to put over, like your W key or whatever you use to drive, right? And right away, you're just gonna wanna put that rubber band, get it nice and situated on your controller or whatever you're gonna be using, like your mom's hair tie, anything like that. And you're just gonna hit start. So you're gonna wanna make sure that rubber band isn't gonna come off. It isn't too tight, but it's also not loose enough to where it comes off. And watch this. So you're going around, you hit barriers. I'm not touching my controller at all. And you might want it on something soft. That way it doesn't smack all over the ground because of like, so it doesn't break basically. Because if it's smacking on the ground because of, what's it called? Because of the, shoot, I lost it. I don't know. But yeah, you're gonna want it on something soft so that it doesn't bump everywhere and could break your controller. So just keep it on something nice and soft. And this map is amazing for this because you just go around. I'm not touching my controller or anything, but you're literally just going around, hitting barriers the whole time. And I did this earlier for 30 minutes. The only thing that could go wrong is if the bot hits you, but that is so unlikely. This is why you don't want it to be, this is why you don't want it to bounce everywhere with, I forgot what it's called, I'm so stupid. But if it bounces everywhere, the band could come off and mess up. And if you have a drift, you might not be able to do it. You could, but if your drift is like a little bit to the left, then it just won't work. Also, you can move, by the way, like you can do this and that, but it'll be fine. But I just suggest staying to the side and just letting it do its own thing, because you just hit barriers.